Well, for those of you that are here this weekend, we had an awesome message from Pastor Mike on prayer. And I think for so many of us that we care so much about those that are lost in our lives, those that we have connections with, and yet we often neglect this idea of prayer for those that are in our lives. And so as we think about this message from this weekend and think about how we can apply that specifically to your context, to the context that we have here, I want to just lay out a few points. So first, I want to go through Pastor Mike's points from this weekend. So if you have your notes, I do encourage you to bring your notes that you have worked on with your spouse, of course, at home, going through the sermon questions and the notes that you take on the weekend. But I want to go through those notes real briefly. This weekend, Pastor Mike covered three things. He said that we need to be people who are praying for evangelistic progress. It is not enough just to be equipped in and of our own selves, to have the right words, to go into Compass on Thursday and learn about apologetics and have all the tactics in our toolbox to evangelize those in our lives. We need to be people who are committed to prayer because, of course, we are asking God to do something that only God can do. God is the one that is able to change hearts, and so we need to continue to pray for evangelistic progress and be steadfast in our prayer for God to work. That was his first point. He did ask us to pray for 5 specific things. So there's 5 very specific things that he asked us to pray for in your own personal evangelism. He said, pray for boldness. As you go out and you speak, pray for boldness for those that you have the opportunity to speak to. He said, pray specifically for opportunities to speak to people. You may have people on your list that maybe you're thinking about, but pray for open doors, for opportunities for you to reach out and speak to those people. As you speak, you should speak with clarity as you address those people. And then, of course, we should be praying that the Holy Spirit both convicts people of their sin and then draws them and regenerates them. So we should